Welcome to today's explainer. So, if you ever thought about traveling to an Arab country, or hey, maybe you're already packing your bags right now, you know the language barrier can feel, well, a bit daunting. But today, we're going to completely flip how you approach learning Arabic. We're tossing out those boring rote memory exercises. Instead, we're building a highly practical survival toolkit. We're going to make language learning efficient, modular, and, believe it or not, actually fun.
The core philosophy here is simple. We're not just learning, we're building sentences like Legos, one piece at a time. I mean, think about it. Every new word or grammar rule isn't just some standalone fact you have to memorize. It's a connectable Lego block. When you view vocabulary this way, mastering foreign phrases becomes incredibly manageable. You just snap the pieces together to create exactly the meaning you need. I promise you, by logically categorizing these phrases today, you're going to be able to instantly pull up the right block when it really counts.
Here's our traveler's journey for today. 1. Booking and travel basics. 2. Navigating directions and distance. 3. Making plans and apologies. And 4. Handling health and emergencies.
All right, let's jump right into Section 1, Booking and Travel Basics, Arriving and Getting Settled.
Picture this. You've just touched down in a new country. You're exhausted, dragging your luggage, and you step right up to the hotel reception counter. This is where the magic happens. See how one phrase just naturally builds to the next? You kick things off with step 1.
Indi Hajez, I have a reservation.
If you don't happen to have one, no worries. You just snap on a different block for step 2. Urid ghurfa, I want a room. And this right here brilliantly illustrates the Lego method. Because once you have the room, you need that all-important price block. Step 3. Kam sir al-ghurfa lil-layla. How much is the room per night? Notice how ghurfa, that specific block for room, is used in both step 2 and step 3. Just snapping them together. When it comes to those absolutely critical logistical words, notice that the root word for registering is tasjil. So check-in is tasjil al-dukul, and check-out is tasjil al-khuruj. You see what we did there? You just swapped the in block for the out block. It's literally that easy. And of course, the absolute most important question of any hotel stay, right? Hal asir yeshwal wajbat al-fatur? Is breakfast included? Again, you're just stacking blocks. Does the price, plus include, plus the breakfast meal.
Okay, let's test your logic a bit. Imagine you're at the train station, holding tadhkara wahida, one ticket. How exactly do you ask if a seat is available before you just sit down? Well, you simply ask, هل هذا المقعد متاح? Is this seat available? Mutah is your essential go-to Lego piece for available.
Moving right along to Section 2, Navigating Directions and Distance, Finding Your Way Around Town.
Now that we've dropped our bags and stepped outside the hotel, trying not to get lost, the crucial trick to finding your way is harnessing the power of opposites. Seriously, learning opposites back-to-back drastically improves memory retention. Just look at the contrast here. Al-matar qarib min huna. The airport is near here. Now, watch what happens when we swap just one block. Al-matar ba'id min huna. The airport is far from here. Qarib is near, ba'id is far. Snap the right one into your sentence, and boom, you instantly have your bearings.
Let's add a few more highly descriptive location blocks you can plug into your everyday conversations. Need to express a really short distance? Try Alabud khams daqaik, 5 minutes away. What about Qurb al-Mahatta, near the station? Or hey, if you want to be a bit vague but encouraging, you can say Laysa barid jiddan, not very far. Swapping out just one single block here allows you to describe almost any location relative to where you currently are.
And notice how this builds into full, fluent narrative thoughts. It's really cool. If the road is short, al-tariq qasir, therefore lan nata'akhar, we won't be late. On the flip side, if al-tariq tawil, the road is long, that means sanata'akhar, we will be late. You are literally communicating complex logistical realities by just pairing two simple concepts together. And honestly, after mastering those location blocks, I have a message for you directly from our source material, Al-Wusul ila al-Bank Sahal Jiddan. Reaching the bank is very easy. You are making fantastic progress here, and with these modular blocks, finding your way around town truly does become very, very easy. All right, Section 3, Making Plans and Apologies, Navigating Social Situations Smoothly. Look, traveling isn't just about logistics, right? It's about people. And for practical apologies, notice the foundational block we use here. Asif ala takhir, sorry for the delay. Now, if you want to acknowledge you held someone up, you just add the block
taraktuk ten tathra, I left you waiting. Or, say you need to interrupt a local for directions, asif ala izaj, sorry to bother. One foundational word, asif, completely equips you for 3 distinctly different social situations. Talk about efficiency.
And just like we did with near and far earlier, we can use juxtaposition to super quickly express agreement or disagreement. If someone suggests a great restaurant, you've got fikra jayida, a good idea. But if they suggest walking 10 miles in the midday desert sun, yeah, that's a fikra sayyi'a, a bad idea.
Now I really want you to notice the incredible power of just one tiny 2-letter block, la, which simply means no. On the one hand, we have estati on afal flalik. I can do that. But if you want to immediately flip your availability or your capability, you just snap that la block right onto the front. La estati on afal flalik. I can't not do that. That right there is the true power of this Lego building method. One block changes the whole shebang.
Let me tell you, when you're making plans, knowing how to manage your schedule respectfully is an absolute travel superpower. You have the root block, walked, meaning time. Ladaya walked, I have time. Need to back out? Add a negative block. Laysa ladaya waqt kafi, I don't have enough time. Or if you want to be super polite to a shopkeeper or a new friend, try khud waqtak, take your time.
Let's challenge you again real quick. Think about combining the blocks for seeing someone and tomorrow. How would you ask, can I see you tomorrow? Well, the answer is, hal yumkin and arag gafahadan? We've just seamlessly connected a question block, an action block, and a time block. It really is like snapping puzzle pieces together. Section 4. Handling health and emergencies. The phrases you hope to never use.
So these are the phrases you obviously hope you'll never actually need, but you absolutely must have them in your toolkit just for peace of mind. First things first, memorize these highly specific emergency noun blocks. Dabib, doctor. Dawa, medicine. Saidaliya, pharmacy. Raha, rest. Seriously, lock these 4 blocks into your memory first. That way, if a stressful situation hits, you can instantly plug them right into the simpler action phrases we're about to build.
If you do find yourself in a medical situation, these phrases can quickly de-escalate the stress just by providing absolute clarity. Ana lastu bihayr, I am not well. If it's more specific, ashru bi alam, I feel pain. And if you really need to understand the severity from a medical professional, you ask, hal hatha hatir, is this dangerous? Being able to articulate your distress cleanly like this is hands down one of the most vital survival skills in any language.
But hey, let's end this intense section on a much more positive note. Let's say the medicine worked, the rest helped, and the crisis has officially passed. You can finally tell everyone around you, Ashartu bi tahassun, I feel better. What a relief, right?
And honestly, this brilliantly illustrates the end of our journey today. To quote our source material literally, Shukran hada kulli shay. Thank you, that is everything. It is just the perfect, polite phrase to neatly wrap up a transaction at a pharmacy, checking out at a hotel desk, or even finishing up this very explainer. It completely reinforces the highly practical, courteous nature of the modular vocabulary we've been building today.
So, look, you are no longer just memorizing, you are building. You've got the Lego blocks now. So my final question to you is, which modular phrase is going to save your trip first? Is it going to be asking for the price of a room? Or maybe politely declining a plan because you simply don't have the time? Start snapping these blocks together in your head today. Practice swapping them out and just watch how quickly your Arabic survival skills take shape. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and hey, happy travels!